innovative content, global audience.
You might be watching me right now from the fancy of your office with all the ACs, or maybe just you, the comfort of your home, where you have everything defined as luxury. But of course, there are people that are living in places that I would describe as an eyesore. We have a lot of people also trying so hard to put smiles on the faces of those people. Now, Makoko is a slum community living in wooden buildings on stakes over waters of Lagos Lagoon in Nigeria. And canoes are the resident primary means of transportation. The challenges are significant. We are talking about socially, economically, and even environmentally. If you look at these places, sometimes I wonder how are they coping? Are human beings actually living here? And of course, people indeed are living in such places talking about floodings, climate change, and of course even weather change, how are they coping? These are some of the questions we'll be looking at today in search for appropriate solution for these people and how to better their lives. It's why Adepoju Adiola Deborah, the founder of Hope and Support for Slum Child Initiative, have taken it upon herself to make sure that she keep putting smiles on the faces of these children. When you see these children, I bet you will get goosebumps just like me. Good afternoon. And this is Community Heroes, where I bring you people who are doing amazingly well in our society, people putting smiles on the faces of others. They go through stress, they go through the pains, not minding. All they just need to see is a smile on another person's face. And this is what this very beautiful, this energetic, this very young lady has been doing with her time and her years. How are you doing today, Jella?
I'm doing well. How are you doing too?
I'm fine, thank you. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
Well, Jola, let me call you Deborah. I don't know how you have been managing or how you got here, but before anything, I just want to say well done.
Thank you so much.
It is not easy. I saw the footage, the pictures, the videos. All of a sudden, I started feeling somehow, I had a tear drop and I like, wow, people still live in houses, good places, and they complain all the time. What of these people? I can't believe canoe moving from one canoe to another has become a means of transportation to some people, even the children schooling, they are just there on top of water, the place is unkept. I cannot even talk about the smell and the damage to your health. But you do this with so much passion and you smile a lot. Can we meet you? Let's start from there. And then you tell us how you started all this. Where did it start from?
Okay, hello everyone. My name is Adepoju Adiola Deborah. I'm the privileged founder for Open Support for the Slum Child Initiative, an initiative with this basically with families staying in slum areas, whereas we reach out to them through empowerment, education, eradicating hunger and empowerment. So currently we have a free school in Makoko community. Makoko community is a community that is being surrounded by water. The community sits on water and all the houses they are built with woods. And our means of going to and fro in the community is through the canoe. So I have a free school in that community, whereas I focus on orphans and the less privileged children living in that community. And it has been amazing for over 3 years and all that.
Wow, quite amazing indeed. Now, why the focus? I know a lot of young people wants to do NGO, and they tell you, "Oh, I want to do something about maybe women, children, orphan, normal in a class society." Now, why the focus on the slum? A girl such as beautiful as you, why the focus on that area, that slum?
Okay, why I focus more on slum areas is because most children staying in slum areas have potentials. but they do not know how to bring out the potential in them. So that's why I decided, and I made it and I made up my mind that I would focus on children staying in some areas, because most of this crime rate around pocket picking, stealing, everything, it comes from children staying in areas like this, because they do not really have access to education, and also they are just at home doing nothing. And most of these children stay in these areas, they have potentials, they have things they can do, but all they just need is for somebody or a change maker to just come to them, bring them up, breed them, and bring out that potential in them. So that's why I focus on slum areas, because I see it as the children there also are children, and also people should not really look down on them. They are living in a environment that they're also humans like us, and also see it as Makoko community. We've not really had people come out from that community that are great, but we are raising children that would be proud that this one is a medical doctor, this one is a lawyer, this one is an engineer, this one is a governor of this one is president, and all that. So that's just it and all that.
Wow. Interesting. Now, you say you've been doing this for how long, and how's the journey be from the day one up to now?
Okay, so at first, when I first started, I was looking at it that, you know, I was, I don't know. If I should tell you that I was not feeling discouraged at first, I'm only lying. I was looking at the smell from the water. The first day, it really affected me, because I was not on nose mark, so it really affected me. And I was also thinking of, if I should just fall down inside this water one day, what's going to happen? Different things were just coming through my head, but I just remained focused and determined that no, I'll still do this for these children and all that. But at first, it was not easy because of the environment. Because I coming into an environment that I'm not used to. It's something that I will tell you. I felt like, no, 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 I can't stay here. The water is dirty. What about if I fall inside this water? What about if the water touches my skin? What about if something just happens? Even the smell, I felt discouraged, but with time, I got used to it. And for the love of those children, it has been easy, Sha, ever since then.
Wow. Now I saw some of your videos and I saw how the children were. So they are always excited when you're around or when they see you. Now let's
Yeah.
talk about this. If we say since that time you started up to now, we know like you said, a lot of people don't look towards that area because of how the place is. It's dirty, the smell and all
Yeah.
that. You have been there for years. How is funding like? How are you? You said you have a free school for the children. How is that going?
The free stuff. Okay, so we have organizations, we have people who come to donate to us, we have people who come to donate exercise books, uniforms, other things, and all that. But these things are things that cannot really stay forever. They are things that we use and all that. So it has been God anyways, and people also coming to support us and all that. But we have people who really really love what we do, and they come, they give us free things, they give us food, they give us clothes, they give us materials for the school and all that. So it has been God anyways, and people around.
Anyway, just the viewers, I'm going to play a video now of her and the children so you understand more what we're talking about.
Wọ́n sọ pé kí n má lọ sùnlé, wípé kí n ọ̀dà rose. Mo ní mo lẹ́kì champagne, èmi ọmọ pé o. Mo sáré fowó mi ṣàyè, ọmọ mẹ́fà lọ́lẹ̀. Mr. Money ló ṣe, èmi ọmọ pé o.
Wọ́n fún ọ dáadé o.
Àti bàbá.
Wọ́n sọ pé kí n má lọ sùnlé, wípé.
Hello, my
beautiful people. My name is Adiola and I'm from Hope and Support for the Slum Child Initiative. I want to remind you all about our February outreach, where it's coming up on the 27th of February 2022. We'll be reaching out to over 500 children living in Makoko slum. I want you to support us. I want you all to show love to those children by putting smiles on their faces. Thank you, and may God bless you immensely. I love you all. Bye.
Wow, wow, wow. This is so touching, Diola. Like, and I like the energy you put up in doing this. You know, the smile that comes. What keeps you happy? You smile a lot and you say sorry a lot. Do you ever get angry?
So, um, okay, like, how do you know I say sorry a lot?
I know you said that like 20 times today or 50 if I'm correct.
So,
Before you came on the show.
mm, okay, should I just say the smile is just natural? I smile a lot. The happiness is just in me. It's natural, and that's just it. And
Wow.
also
Now,
about the sorry, I do not really
yes,
like to offend people. I do not really like people to take offense. Like I just like I'm a peaceful person, so I do not really like any slight or any little thing to make I and anyone have any encounter, grudge, or any issue. So when I observe that I'm not really doing something right, or maybe people are trying to misunderstand me, I always try and say sorry the the issues will just go and everything will be fine. So
I
that's
can
just
see
me
that.
for you naturally.
And it's really helping you a lot. You should keep up with that. That's a good thing. And Diola, what are some of the progress you've made? I know you told us now that you're doing a free education for the children. What are some of the other progress you've made so far?
Okay, so at first, when I first started the school, the children there were not even going to school at all. The children there can't even say ABC. They can't even say one, two, three. They can't even write. They can't hold pencils. They can't even communicate with you in English because they speak only their native language. The children can't even tell you good morning, ma. They can't even tell you, auntie, please, I need a pen. Or they can't communicate with you in English. They can't even hold a pen. They can't even write. They can't even say ABC one, two, three. But now my children are doing well. They can communicate with you. They can write. They can read from the textbooks. Everything a normal school does, my children can do excellently like them.
I'm
So
more wild that you're even referring to them as my children. That is something.
yeah.
Wow. Now, Diola, I see that is as if though there is a deep gap between these people living at the slum and the people living at the city, or maybe even your government. It seems as if they've totally looking away from this area. How do you feel about this, and what do you think can be done? Because I see a young girl like you. You have a whole life ahead of you, but you are taking this upon yourself. This is individual person, you alone, doing this with the help of other organizations coming to support.
Yeah.
But what do you think the government, what should be done? Because if looking at these pictures and the environment is not even safe for somebody to be at.
Okay, so when
Is there
people
any
raise up the
hope at
issues of
all? Is there any hope at all of bringing these people out, or
okay,
maybe
so
anything
when
at
people
all?
raise up the okay, so when people raise up the issues of oh the government are not coming, I tell people that this is like this is a floating slum that is it sits on water. That is all our lives here is on water. So even if the government should come in, the government cannot come and erect big structures there. Number one.
What about
Number two,
evacuating the people to a more better place, even if it's another suburb area?
okay, so if they are coming to make the people leave this water side, I'm so sorry they might be displaced, and it's gonna really affect the children. The like, you know what, this thing would affect all of them. So I'm just seeing it as the government still have us in mind, and hopefully they'll do something great for us soonest. I know that very well.
Now, how do you people cope with flooding? I see that the place is seated upon water, and then in Nigeria we
Yes.
have a lot of flooding issues, especially in Lagos. Now, how do you people cope with flooding or rainy seasons?
Okay, so whenever it rains heavily, it does not affect us. But what changes is that the water increases and it flows heavily, but it does not really affect the houses or anything because the houses are being guided very well with woods. So it does not really affect us. The only thing that might change or that changes when it rains is that the water flows heavily. It flows heavily than the normal day and all that. So those water, the raining stuff does not affect the houses. It does not affect families and all that. It is just that the water flows heavily beyond whatever you can think of.
Now, how are these children and these people living there accessing the basic amenities? We're talking about water because the place the water is so unclean. So how are they getting water? How are they getting the needed things or the much needed things of life? We know that electricity might be a no-go area, but at least maybe food, water, and other stuff. How are they getting all this?
Okay, so we have some individuals that have water in the community. They just dig up, as in they call people who dig up the bowl and they have bowl there where they sell it to people and all that. So we have water in our community. I mean clean water.
Hold that
Also
thought.
to
We'll go
get
on a quick break. Diola, hold that thought. We'll go on a quick break now. When we return, we'll continue, viewers, with Diola. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the break.
Hooray! The next President Show is here again. Are you aged between 18 and 30, smart, bold, and possess exceptional leadership skills? Do you have what it takes to be the next youth governor and future youth president? Then register free now at superiorradioandtelevision.com or call the number on the screen. The next President reality TV show, moving politics out of the polite drawing room into the clamor of the streets. The next President Show is here again.
Everyone, my name is Hajara Osman Muhammad. I'm the Youth Governor for Kano State, Nigeria's Center of Commerce.
Pronounced Joel Garba, the Youth Executive Governor of Kaduna State, and I am contesting for the Youth Presidents of Nigeria under the People's Liberation Party, PLP.
Between 18 and 30, smart, bold, and possess exceptional leadership skills. Do you have what it takes to be the next youth governor and future youth president? Then register free now at superiorradioandtelevision.com or call the number on the screen. The next President reality TV show, moving politics out of the polite drawing room into the clamor of the streets.
Yes, viewers, you're welcome back from that quick break. This is Community Heroes. I'm reaching you live from our SRTV studio in London, the world's capital city. Yes, I'm still here with Giola, the very delectable, the very beautiful and intelligent Giola. She has been doing so much. If you ask me, she's more than 50 able-bodied men with what she's doing. That is how I would describe her today. And Giola, you were just saying something, so go on. Hello, Jola, can you hear me?
So I was trying to tell you that we have clean water. Yeah, I can hear you. We have clean water in our community because we have some individuals that had to tell people to come dig boreholes there where they sell water to people and all that. So we have access to clean water here. So should in case anyone wants to give out maybe fill water to people there, know that they can dig it in our community and it's gonna come out very, very clean. It does not really interface with the dirty water. I don't know how they do it, but we have clean water. So also having access to maybe going to the hospital, buying things, maybe food items and all that. What people in our community do is that they will just take the canoe down to the land parts. We have the land parts, then they'll just drop, then they would find their way to wherever they want to go to. If they want to go to the hospital, it's on the land, but not on water. If they want to go to the market, they have to take a canoe out of the community to the land parts, whereas they can have access to go to the market and buy all what they want to buy.
And what about the fun part when people are doing maybe celebrating birthdays, marriages, and doing something, like that? Where do they go to? Do they stay on top of the water to do all this?
Yeah,
People going to
yeah, they do
nightclubs
it in the
and all
community.
that. Okay, you
Yeah, we have
have this.
everything here. We have everything here. So whether you want to do maybe wedding ceremony, naming ceremony, we will just look for a place. As in, there's a big, every houses have the front part where has they do their stuff. So they'll just put their chairs there and they'll do whatever they want to do. And if it's nightclubs, people also have fun. The social people they have their fun here on water and it's very okay.
Uh,
The only difference there is just that it is on water, it is not on land. That's just the only difference. But life, but most people see it as people here. They are no. They most people have fun here, even than people staying on land. The only limitation there is that they are not on the land part. They are not in a normal this thing. They are in the floating slum. But everything here
and,
is it's
and
nice.
I bet every child is able to swim over there, right?
Very well. They can even swim than myself. The children here can swim very, very, very well. Don't worry, I'll send you a video of the children swimming. You'll be like, wow, they can swim very, very well. Can swim very well.
Wow. Now, I'm just curious. Do you have any child of your own?
No, no, I'm not married and I don't have a child yet.
Wow. I should write a documentary on you, Adiola, for doing all this.
Yeah,
Somebody,
please
no,
do. I would appreciate it.
somebody would think that it's only a woman that has gone through the pains of labor or childbearing that will understand the pain of another child. But it's quite different with
No,
you,
no.
Jola, that you're doing this with so much my passion. You even say that no, we're okay, we're fine. It's something that the energy I've not seen in a long time. It's really interesting, Jola. I'm serious. Anyway, how is government? You did say that government cannot do anything to take you people out, but how are they supporting this initiative? Talking about education over
Um,
there and other basic amenities, how is the government coming on board?
um, the government, this is Nigerian government, so I don't want to say anything on air, but I'll just say the government is trying their best and all that, but the government is not supporting my organization. They're not supporting my organization and all that, but they're supporting people staying on water. But for my initiative, the government is not supporting me. It's just individuals, organizations, and benevolent art that supports my organization. But for the floating slum, I think the government does some things for them.
Wow. Now, Jola, how would you describe a child like us? A child, you have so many children there. How would you describe these children? Children growing in the home, and of course, the people around there. How would you describe their lives like? These people in Preston, not the environment now, but these people living there.
You know what? These people are just like normal people. Lovely, beautiful, intelligent. They have potentials. They are the best. Trust me. All my
Just like
children.
you.
Oh gosh. You know what? All my children, especially the ones in the higher classes, the primary one, two, three, they are so lovely. Like they are so lovely. They're so lovely children. They are just like normal people out there. But they are extraordinary children. Beautiful, have potentials. They can do lovely and positive things. So the people there are
Wow.
just like normal people. The only limitation there is that they, should I just say, I don't want to use a word that will not be really okay. It is just that they are um underprivileged to have access to some good things out there. But with the little things they have, I think they are living their lives.
That is really interesting to know. Now, what kind of collaboration would your organization, of course, be looking forward to? Talking about
Okay, so
individuals, talking about other organization. How what kind of support do you want, and how would these
o-
people get across to you?
okay, so first thing first, what I want people to do for us is that I want them to help us get a a bigger and a permanent structure for the school, because currently the school can only accommodate over 110 children, and people bring their kids every day to the school, but I can't really take them in again because there is no space for them. Like, the classrooms is it's very stuffy. So I think we need to build a bigger place and a permanent place for the children, because the place I'm using is a rented place, but regardless, we need a bigger place. Secondly, also, we need food items for the children, because when their parents go on sea around 4 a.m. in the morning, the children will just wake up, come to school. Some give their children money, but it's why some will just come to school like that. They just tell you they are hungry. So I think we need school meals for the children. And also, we also need clothing for the children. We need clothing, we need underwears for the children. And most especially, we need materials for the school books, textbooks, and all that. We also need Kano, though somebody gifted us a Kano this week, but we need extra two Kanos because these children come from different parts on water. The water space is very large, so we need Kanos that be able to go inside, as I mean, deep into other communities on water. I think
Hmm,
that's all for now.
that's
Yeah.
interesting. But is it even safe? You did talk about the children. I know that they are quite used to the place, and it's something that the lifestyle they've been used to for a long time. But how safe is it that the children comes and sit on top of the water on daily basis for education?
It's very safe. Nothing is very safe. It's very safe, and these children are used to it. They are used to this. Like, they were born here, and also their daily life from the first day they were born up till now, they're used to the water space. So it's safe for them. It is just like the way our parents gave birth to us in a normal place, and we are used to the normal place. Same thing. They're used to the water space and all that.
Wow.
The water space is safe for the children, except when it rains and the water rushes. All them needs to stay
So now,
inside, because anyone that
how do you teach the children when it's raining in the morning? Because of course they're on top of the canoe, they are exposed, and how do we even guarantee their well-being at that point when it's raining and they have to be in school at the same time?
okay, so let me cite a scenario. Last week I closed, was it not on a Wednesday or Thursday? It rained very, very heavily. I had to even wait back, like, oh, let me just wait, maybe the rain will calm down. But I just did not have any choice that to just enter into the rain. So when it rains, we just stay wherever we are and we just enjoy it. Even if it rains and if it's kind of entering the class or the, you just enjoy it and all that. So we enjoy things more because we don't have
Will
any
their body not
distraction.
be
That's our
wet?
community.
That is what I'm saying. They will be beaten by the
No,
rain, right? Is there a
no.
shade or
When we are inside the
something?
yes, 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 we have shade in our classroom, so we will not be wet. Except if a child steps out of the classroom, he or she might be wet. But when inside our classroom, you're okay. You're not wet.
Wow. This is really something else. That is another world entirely. Anyway, Jola, I love the fact that you're always smiling. It gives me some kind of hope. You are even the one inspiring me at this point in time. Now, how can people reach out to you? Can you call out your contact? If you have a website or a WhatsApp group number, or anything that they can reach out to you personally, Deborah?
Okay, so you can reach out to us through our official number on WhatsApp 09052673010. You can reach out to us
I want you
on
to
zero
take
nine
that
zero.
again and take it gradually, right? The number.
Okay, you can reach out to us through a phone call or through the WhatsApp 090 six
Zero nine
seven
zero five two.
67
Uh-huh.
3010.
Okay.
And also they can also follow us on social media platforms, hope and support for the Slum Child Initiative.
Okay. What platform exactly are you at?
Okay, Facebook, Instagram.
Okay. So, Jola, I want you to look at the screen and check if that's the number you just called out so that people can also
Yes.
see and get across to you, should the case be. Now, do you have any plans of leaving these children in the future? Because I don't know how they're going to cope and how are you going to cope as well. Are you going to replace yourself with
Oh,
another amazing human like you or what?
okay, so I'm still young and I'm not yet in my 30s yet. Should I say I'm in my mid 20s?
Are
So
you serious? Doing all this?
yeah, I'm just 26. Oh,
No, the
sorry,
government
in
needs
my
to
late
see you.
20s.
They need to
Sorry.
hear you. They need to see you.
Okay, so most definitely I would have other things that might get me engaged in future. I can't just say no, no, no. Like definitely I'm gonna have other things that I'm gonna get engaged in. But but I'll still be with the children. I might not just be going there every day because currently I go there every day. I'll just put in teachers that will teach them, and I'll be going to see them maybe once in a week, twice in a month, and all that, because I cannot just lie that, oh no, I'll be going there every day. That one is lies. But in future, I know I'll be stocked up with other things for myself and other in future and all that. So the children are still my children. And I tell their parents something. I tell them that all the children that are gonna leave my school from the primary school education, secondary school, university, until when I know that fine, this child though, maybe Amos or maybe John or maybe Deborah or maybe this child wants to be a medical doctor. By God grace, the child is gonna be there. So every child that passes through my school will definitely reach where they want to be in life. That is what I tell God and that's what I tell people around for the children. So even if I get engaged with something, I'm still with the children in spirit. I'm still with them. I still know what they want. I still know what they need and all that. So my children will not just come to school and leave like that. No, they will have to pass through the stages of education to when I'm sure that fine this child can stand alone. And that's when they are done with their tertiary education. I mean the university education and all that. So that's my plan for the children, and that's what I tell everybody.
Wow, wow, wow. Now, how are your parents feeling about this your, newfound job or passion? I'll use the word say passion. Are they happy that you're doing this?
Oh yes, my mom comes to Makoko. Like my mommy comes here. She was still here in August. My father, my like all my family members, my brothers, my sisters, they come to even volunteer to teach. So my family members are just so happy and super excited. They'll just tell me, just don't fall down inside that water one day, because that one might change your mind. Though I'm like, no, I'm very safe. But my parents comes here, they visit here, my siblings comes and all that. So they are very happy that at least you are making a great impact for people out there and all that. So they are not feeling great and all that. They are just glad that will you cope? Can you cope? Okay. The first day I told my mom and dad, I had to sit them down. They were like, "Can you cope, Sha?" Hope you can cope. I was like, oh, fine, I can cope. They're like, okay, we'll just start it and we'll pray for you. So they encourage me, they pray for me, and also their words is what keeps me pushing forward. That yes, I can still do this. I can still continue this.
Wow. I should applaud you and your parents as well for even allowing you to do this on daily basis. Now, Jola, let's look at the Nigerian youths of today. And then you're youth doing
Okay.
this. I'm even surprised that you're not up to 30 years, and then you have so much burden on you already. What would you, how would you, what's your advice to the youths, that people that can support you? You want more, you did say you need exercise books, food, and maybe money, but do you need volunteers as well, the Nigerian youth that can help?
Yes, please. Yes, please. We need volunteer teachers. We need volunteer teachers, please. We need volunteer teachers. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say this. Please. Okay, don't worry. We need volunteers, teachers, and all that.
Say
So if you
anything
have
you want
teachers
to
that can
say.
come
You're
once in
actually
a
free. Just go ahead. As
Okay, so
regarding these
please,
kids,
we
right?
need support for paying our teachers' salary too. Please, we need that a lot because even if the teachers want to just teach them, at least at the end of the month, they need something that would be like, just take. Thank you so much for coming here and all that. So please, we need teachers' stipend, teacher salary most importantly because for that child to still continue learning, a teacher have to be there. For every student, a teacher is involved. So please, we need teachers' salary, we need teachers' support, teachers' stipend, everything. Also, we need volunteer teachers, at least people that can come even if it's just twice in a week, twice in a month, to at least to keep to help us to at least to impact in these children and all that. Because it's not really everything that we have to use textbooks. Some people might just come once in a week to at least give them this words of encouragement. You can do this. Forget this community that you are. You can be great. You can even be greater than the richest man in the world currently. And that is just the truth. Because all these things require hard work and all that. So as a teaching, we also need people that would come and tell them that they can be who they are. We need people that would come and give them these words, and the children would feel like, yes, we need to do this to get to this stage. So we need volunteers that can come help us to talk to children, that can come help us teach them too.
Wow, wow, wow. I don't know. I don't want to let you go, but I'll still have to let you go. Because I'm just inspired. It's even shocking that you're not up to 30 years and you already carry the burdens of a community on your head. Do you go to that school on a daily basis? Do you teach them during the week,
Yeah, I
like
go
every
there
day from
every
Monday to Friday?
yeah, I go there every day, Monday to Friday, to teach the children.
Well, we do hope that well-meaning Nigerians will get across to you. We do hope that people will actually see you, the good works you're doing, and we, relieve the stress of your shoulders just a little bit. We hope that truly people will come to your aid because this is not easy at all. Watching from here, I can tell it is not easy. Bringing up those kids, taking care of everything they need is not something somebody of your age should be doing, but you've taken it upon yourself. So I think Nigerians and people should come out and support you. And it's a prayer that they will get across to you. Thank you so much, Jella, for all you do for these children. Thank you for all you do for Nigeria, not just the children, because you're actually doing what the government should do or what your governor should do. So I'm saying that we're thanking you because you're doing more than enough, and we are so grateful to have people like you in our society today. And we do hope that as you are helping these children, putting smiles on your faces, some other people and God also will put smile on your face. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. And but
Thank you
it's
so much
quite
for having me.
yes, as from now, I'm going to call you the first lady. I feel like that should be your new title. So I'm going to change
My
the
name
name
is
I say now.
Adiola.
Don't worry. As from now on, SRTV Media London, we address you as the First Lady. That is the title we've given to you, and we'll definitely get across to you. Thank you so much, viewers have been on the show, Community Heroes, with Adepoju Adiola Deborah. She is the founder of Hope and Support for Slum Child Initiative. A young girl doing exploit, if you ask me. I don't understand. Like I said, a lot of people will be in their offices, home, or somewhere now chilling in a hotel room, the soft life, AC, and everything. And then you're still complaining. Come and look at these children. Look at these photos critically. Look at what they go through. And they are still smiling. Look at Yola. She's not up to 30. And she is doing so much already. How come? Our government. Let me even pause on that. But it's quite amazing to know that we have people like this. That means, of course, we know that the Nigerian youth of today, they are not smiling, they are doing exploit, and we say congratulations. And we just love Giola right now. Like I said, we crown her the first lady. She is beautiful in and out. Anyways, viewers, I could go on and on, but I will leave you with the quote today. Mother Teresa says that if you cannot help everyone, at least start with one person. If you know you cannot reach out to the whole people in that community, do for just one child, and that will go a long way. And what you do for somebody today, they might forget, but even you, keeps giving you joy. So do it for that person and try and put a smile on the face of your neighbor. You don't need to go far. Check around, look around, you see people in need of your help. I'll see you again, but before then, don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, now X, and of course, YouTube. Hit on the notification bell, subscribe, and invite somebody to the page. Drop your opinion with us. We love to hear from you. Remember that peace is priceless, so let's always give peace a chance. But don't forget to put a smile on the face of somebody today. See you again next week.
Don't fall down there.
Auntie, bye bye.
Hello, my beautiful people. My name is Adiola, and I'm from Hope and Support for the Slum Child Initiative. I want to remind you all about our February outreach, where it's coming up on the 27th of February 2022. We'll be reaching out to over 500 children living in Makoko slum. I want you to support us. I want you all to show love to those children by putting smiles on their faces. Thank you, and may God bless you immensely. I love you all.